are here for match number 4 with Obosh Red. And unfortunately, we're on the draw against Phil Hellmuth. Name I recognize, but don't know why. Blister Coil weird. Couple pieces of interaction. Seems pretty reasonable enough. Basic Forest into Utopia Sprawl, so it looks like we're up against Gruul. Renin 6, kind of annoying here, as they get to gun down the whatchamacallit. So I get to stomp the Renin 6 at least. Fortunately, our opponent has 3 lands, 4 lands. So Clothes is going to be annoying here. We'll just play the Bone Crusher Giant. And Clothes is definitely a card we can potentially fight through, but like if they have Glorybringer here, would be in a lot of trouble. And that looks like what they might be moving towards here. Elder Gargaroth. Well, that's one to fight through, I guess. Don't think we can fight through a main deck Elder Gargaroth, unfortunately. Guess I fire off a Lava Dart. Cast Light Up the Stage. Okay, Soulscar Mage makes things more interesting at least. Think I hold up Bolt here. In case they decide to get frisky and attack. Yep, they got a BBE into Utopia Sprawl, which is kind of whatever here. Clothes being turned on is kind of annoying. So I think the best we can do is block here, take 4 and like it, I guess. Gonna be kind of hard to fight through this whole set of nonsense. I guess the positive here is I do get to unload my entire hand and draw some cards. But I don't know if that's going to be quite good enough here. So what am I even supposed to... Sure. Season Pyro. Let me pitch a Pyro. Draw a land. Just kind of hard to grind through Gruul sometimes. Do the thing. Do the thing. Put the companion in my hand. I'm willing to trade off here. Unfortunately, they're very close to turning on Clothes, and Clothes is just kind of a ticking clock here. Especially another Bloodbraid Elf. Pillage isn't particularly relevant here, but yeah. Do I take 4 and basically die to bolt on the spot? Guess I chump with Blister Coil, hope we draw something decent here. And then we just got chump again this turn. Yeah, we're just done here. Alright, sideboarding against Gruul. I don't know that we actually sideboard anything. Kozilek's Return doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Blood Moon isn't good against a deck that traditionally plays Blood Moon anyway. Relic, I mean, can fight Clothies, but is that really worth it here? I guess they could have Scavenging Ooze as well. I mean, I think this is just a submit your original 60 kind of matchup. Sand only has 1 land. I think this is a mulligan. Sand's a little bit better. I think we put back one of the Sunbaked Canyons. Always with Utopia Sprawls against the Bolt decks, kind of annoying. Pretty sure we bottomed one of those, but, you know, Scrybug sometimes, right? Soul Skirmage and that. Lots of Utopia Sprawls. Spyro. Huh. Kind of an awkward situation here, right? Like, Blister Coil isn't the most mana efficient play. Bone Crusher is in terms of stomp, but then Blister Coil. I just want to pitch Blister Coil to Seasoned Pyromancer anyway. A Bloodbraid into a Scavenging Ooze. To a Flame Slash, huh? Well, what do I stomp here is the question mark. I'm going to take 5, which I'm not, actually 6, which I'm not particularly happy about, but I think we're just going to get outgrown by these Coil into Spyro, pitch a land, draw another Spyro. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to 2-for-1 into the ground here. Chump blocking here doesn't really accomplish much. else do they have? Another scavenging ooze? That's rough. Yeah, we're just too far behind this game, unfortunately. On to the next match. Back for the 5th match and the final one in this particular league and video. We are on the play, which is nice. Have ourselves an Obosh. Seems pretty decent. Lacking, obviously, spells to trigger prowess, but between Soulscar and Monastery Swiftspear, we're likely to be able to trigger the first Lutz, which will allow us to hopefully dig towards more interaction, or actually we can just Bone Crusher Giant into stuff. So, alright. Play Soulscar and pass. Always leading on your non-haste threat on turn 1, especially. Another mirror match would reasonable, I guess. Kind of sucks to have to play our land here, but Firebolt plus land. Definitely feels like we're playing against Burn. Oh, no, we're just up against... It's kind of weird. Oh, we're up against Izzet Prowess. Okay. Makes some sense, I suppose. Do the thing, into the thing, into the other thing, into Spyro and Flame Slash, put you to 10. Bolt the face. Okay, that seems pretty, looks like they're gonna have a copy of... Oh, this is Lutz. Okay, felt like they were getting ready to set up for whatchamacallit. Feels like some bad sequencing on their part. Very bad sequencing. I understand not wanting to play a creature into a known copy of Flame Slash here, but that does feel pretty bad overall. I'm going to pitch the Lava Dart in the land, holding the Bone Crusher Giant in hand. Like, obviously, this was a bit of a gamble to hit a land in a spell, but I think overall I'm pretty happy just playing to the board this turn, getting our board as wide as possible, and still holding Bone Crusher Giant in hand. Here, yeah, they can play Spire Bluff Canal, kill a couple of our creatures, Burst Lightning, kill our thing, sure? Question mark. Lava Dart your face. Sure, that's fine. Sure, I get to play Spire Bluff on an untapped source. I think I willingly take 4 here. Has another light up the stage. Sure. Is there a lava dart down in their graveyard? There is not. Alright, so let's just stomp the yard. Alright, they're going to play a Mutagenic Growth to save it. Sure. Drop us to that. Play the tap land. Play out Spyro. Throw a bolt and kill you. Sideboarding. Is this a Blood Moon slash a Shattering Spree matchup? I feel like it's a Blood Moon matchup. Like locking some of their blue spells just feels pretty decent. Maybe I only want 3 moons. Like Shave a Lutz. Lava Dart isn't great against a good bit of their creatures. Like it can potentially kill like an unbuffed Sprite Dragon, but other than that, doesn't really kill a lot of their creatures. Unless they're on the Abbott build, but it looks like they're more Sprite Dragon and Stormwing Entity. So I'm going to bring in 3 moons on the draw. Like, Moon isn't, like, fantastic in this spot, but it can, like, jam their mana a little bit. Gonna wait to bring in Shattering Spree to see if we see Dragon's Claw. Like, Claw is definitely a scary card, but Prowess is much more able to overcome Claw than something like... Yeah, I'm in for this kind of hand. I'll get to, like, Firebolt their first couple of plays. We actually get to lead on the board here, which is kind of nice. Metamorphose, sure. So looks like they're gonna have Stormwing Entity. It's kind of annoying, especially if they have Mutagenic Growth to protect it. I guess Growth doesn't actually protect it per se. Puts 2 cards on top of their library, sure. Sure. Okay, so looks like you have a Lutz here. Is this another storming entity? Yep, Lutz. Okay, so a spear. Sure. See if our opponent realizes that flashing back a lava dart will not save this. They seem to understand that just fine. That's kind of what I was referring to about lava dart not being all that great. If they have lava dart in the lava dart, I think I'm cool with that. Sure, whatever. Flashback lava dart. Yeah, that one's annoying. Could be in some trouble here. Bedlam Reveler is definitely not a card I expect to play against. Don't particularly care about Dragon's Claw. Okay, sure. This is where Flame Slash is quite nice. Should have played that land there, but oh well. Gotta wait till the creature resolves before you kill it, friend. Just saying. A braid? Sure. Please don't have another Bedlam Reveler. Of course you do. Looks like we're bringing in relics if there's a game 3. Flame Slash. kind of annoying that their deck is playing so many like high cast cost spells. Like, what are they cutting that they're able to play Bedlam Revelers and all the rest of this stuff? Sure. Like, their deck seems exceptionally, like, greedy in terms of, like, spell cost and such. Just kind of gotta take this here. Hope we rip well. That's a start. Defend the life total. Start chipping away at their life total. Pass turn. Say, please don't be another Bedlam Reveler. Braid I don't particularly care about. 1-for-1 removal is kind of whatever. Soul Scar. Soul Scar. Obosh in my hand. Burst lightning of the face. Pass turn. Their burst lightning. Now that we've put Blood Moon in our opponent's mind, let's get that out of there. Bring in the relics to fight their Bedlam Revelers, because that's just an obnoxious card. And then get that last Lava Dart out of there, because it just doesn't do anything. Maybe I'm supposed to actually cut Blister Coil weird, since it's kind of vulnerable to their Lava Darts, which otherwise are kind of garbage cards. Not into Shattering Sprees. Lander is a bit unfortunate. This hand's fine, but a little bit weak. I think we bottom the Shattering Spree, honestly. I mean, not weak, but this hand's good, but a little bit, like, obviously reliant on our creatures to do quite a bit of damage here. Bolt. Yep. Well, I can't afford to go face with bolts, so pass turn. Kind of a wash either way. Maybe a little bit dangerous here to play Bone Crusher Giant without using the Stomp mode first, in terms of like card efficiency. But I don't think we're winning a long game here, so. Yeah, our Dragon's Claw is just kind of annoying. Really need to find our other copy of Shattering Spree. Pass turn. Morphos, sure, whatever. Play this out. Probably gain some life. Kind of annoying. Play the land out. Put Obosh into our hand. Light up the stage. Lava Dart and a Braid. In case they get to abrade something down. So it looks like that's just their game plan, is to use these to kill Obosh. Gain 6 life. It's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels like at least one of the cards stuck in hands of Bedlam Reveler here. We'll find out real quickly if it's a mutagenic growth or not. Apparently the answer is no. Pushing for a lot of damage here. Lava dart. Okay. Flame Slash is kind of a nice card to have. Clears most of their creatures pretty easily. Metamorphose into stuff, sure. Nothing really to play here this turn, which is kind of annoying, but also whatever. This again definitely feels like a card in their hand is Bedlam Reveler. 2. Sure. Three, 6, 8, 9. 3, 6, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it's exactly lethal. Have to have something that's not a Bedlam Reveler here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Quick wrap. Yeah, I mean, we ran the gambit. We played Izzet Prowess. We played Gruul. We played Burn Mirror, or the Burn deck. Against Burn, we played against not Soul Sisters, Death and Taxes. Then the first match against 4-color Soul Herder. Once again, this deck always kind of impresses me with its late game longevity sometimes. Kind of an insane match to wrap things up. But yeah, I'm really liking the Flame Slashes. They seem to be quite a nice innovation to this particular build. Still not sure sometimes with the sideboarding, like which cards you're supposed to bring in. And as far as like game 2 bringing in Blood Moon and not bringing in Relic, we didn't see Bedlam Reveler, and Bedlam Reveler isn't necessarily usual in the Izzet builds sometimes. So it's one of the, well, I guess one of the advantages of playing the Izzet build is you're never quite sure like which version you're squaring off against. So, but they got there in game 2, we got there in game 3. Kind of nice to get the 3-2 out the gate and wrap up our first Obosh Prowess League here. But always impressed by the work that M. Hayashi does with his lists, and if you like this style of content, don't forget to also check out Magic Matt for more Prowess and I believe Chalice Merfolk content. Anyways, this has been John for MTG Nexus with wrapping up League number 1 with Obosh Prowess here in Zendikar Rising Modern.